On a warm, sunny April afternoon, the Louisville Fire took to the turf at Old Cardinal Stadium, a field that's been no stranger to some of football's greatest players, to include potential Hall of Famer Brett Favre. The Fire were coming off their second loss of the season, dropping yet another heartbreaker to Tennessee Valley, 30-41. Penalties and injuries again played a vital role in the Fire loss, leaving many Fire players at a loss to explain what's happened. There's no doubt the Fire know that they're capable of restoring the order and playing to the level they established against Iowa in the season opener. The Fire aren't without their bright spots, however. Rookie quarterback Matt Bessiner continues to light up AF2, ranking first or second in the following categories: rushing, rushing attempts, rushing touchdowns, and rushing yards. Also not to go unnoticed is AF2's third best receiver, second-year player Lonell DeWalt. Against Tennessee Valley, Lonell had 6 catches for 61 yards and 1 touchdown. And things are happening for the Fire on the defensive side of the ball. Defensive standout Matt Forbes is quietly having a great season. After recording 3 solo tackles in the first 2 games against Iowa and South Georgia, Matt has tallied 11 tackles in the last 2 games and has also recorded at least 1 interception in each game but 1 this season. It was only appropriate that on the Old Cardinal Stadium turf, it was 2 former University of Louisville standouts that had a chance to catch up. Former wide receivers Broderick Clark and Joshua Tinch were on hand, found some time to exchange some pleasantries. Recently signed Tinch will suit up soon, but it was Broderick Clark who had an outstanding effort in just his second game against Tennessee Valley. The former University of Louisville standout led all receivers, catching 6 balls for 77 yards and 1 touchdown. Equally impressive were his 4 kick returns for 88 yards. After a shaky start in his first game against Quad City, it's clear that Broderick is beginning to understand the arena game and looks to continue to improve in 2008 when the Fire take on the Lexington Horsemen Saturday night. The big blow to the Fire defense is a turf toe injury to rookie defensive lineman Tavares Horton. Tavares, whose brother plays for rival Peoria, been a force up front for the Louisville defense, putting relentless pressure on opposing quarterbacks. His best game coming the second week of the season against South Georgia, where he had 3 solo tackles and 1 quarterback hurry. This week, the Fire welcomed back 6'5", 332-pound offensive and defensive lineman Thomas Coleman in his second season out of the University of South Carolina. Prior to his injury against Iowa, Thomas proved to be the much-needed protection, allowed the Fire to jump out to a 30-point first-half lead on the Barnstormers. With a win on Saturday, Louisville Fire head coach Tommy Johnson will secure his 50th career win, all with the Louisville Fire. Coach Johnson is currently the 7th all-time winningest coach in AF2 history. With no preseason, the first few weeks of the AF2 season can seem like a jigsaw puzzle, trying to figure out all the pieces and where they fit right into place. Compound that with the unusual rash of injuries, and you have to wonder how the Fire are able to maintain the level of play they are. The Fire look to climb back into a tie for first place when they host the Lexington Horsemen at Freedom Hall this Saturday. Coming to you from a very warm Old Cardinal Stadium in Louisville, I'm Scott Fitzgerald for WHAS.com.